How did you do it? How did you manage to fuck that up so bad?
What are you doing, Sparrow?
Now, there are a few people on the internet that I actually admire, and one of those few people happened to be a gentleman by the name of Keith Lee. Keith Lee, if you don't know who he is, he used to be an MMA fighter. As he was making a transition, probably training himself to learn how to conduct interviews better, he decided to start doing TikTok food review. And something particular happened. As he was doing it, he gained a huge following due to his authenticity and the way that he composed himself. He's just a kind-hearted person. And the way he talked to people, and like he just resonate with the audience. And also something else also happened as well. The food that he critiques, the food that he criticized, if the food are good, if the restaurants are great, these restaurants also gain a mass following for like months to come if they actually keep it up. So then therefore, the internet called it something called the Keith Lee effect. However, this video is not about Keith Lee. It's about what happened after Keith Lee left this place. Introduce this lady right here. You don't know her yet, but she will go down in history as the first person who reversed the Keith Lee effect. Accidentally.
But now this is where the downfall comes in. A lot of y'all was on my live when he said this.
I see y'all giving out haircuts.
My little brother, yeah.
We want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He went to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And granted, everything was cool, right? Me being me and thinking everybody else is going to have the same genuine heart as me, I charged him $4,000 on his card, meaning all the money went to the food truck in hopes that she would do what she needed to do, right? Wrong. So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the truck, mind you, I'm a worker. This is your business, so I'm doing what you say. She tell me after this person, which is a third person, that you got to start charging again. Now, it's one thing when he say I'm leaving this for free and for somebody to come and order like one of everything on the menu and try to get both desserts and drinks and shit. Like, yeah, you can put a limit on that. But if this man left you almost $1,000, why the fuck did you stop handing free food out after the third person? Make it make sense. So, all right, everything was cool. It was time to close down. You know, my friend done ran to the store. He helping his mom. He coming out his pocket with his own money. And I looked at her and I was like, so Keith Lee literally just spent $5,200 with you. She was like, girl, I know, I'm so excited. Like, before I got on here, I was broke. And before y'all come for me talking about don't be releasing no personal information, it got personal when you played with my baby brother. So everything was cool, calm, and collect, right? She told me, she said, look, I just want to let you know it'll be about a day or two before you guys get your money. I work with Square. I've been running my business for the past 4 years with Square, so I know exactly how it works. But if you've been running this business for years, your money gonna clear the next day, correct? So this morning we got up. Mind you, I'm thinking I gotta go back to help her because yesterday you ain't have nobody that wanted to work for you. You get what I'm saying? So my friend had me come and help you, and then my brother was really only out there, but you somehow trying to make it seem like my brother was giving free haircuts when he was posting flyers with his prices on them. Come on. So then I wake up today, people hit me up talking about, we want to make your menus, we want to make your flyers, da-da-da-da-da. My main thing was, I'm not the face of this company. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the face of this company, but I can put you in contact. If you go through my comment section, you will definitely see where I'm tagging her business over and over and over because people thought it was my shit. So I hit her this morning, was like, Kim, you have workers today? Also, there's a guy who's wanted to do your menu and flyers for you, so I'm sending him your number. Who is this? Sherelle. Yes, I have workers for today, and you can send me his info. Thank you. That was it. So I respond back. I will send you his Instagram, and did you see if your money cleared? You can keep the money that was left for me, but my brother is preparing to leave and go back home, and I'm unsure how he'll get it once he leaves. Granted, all I had to do was send it to her, or she could have sent it to him, whatever. She said, please call me back so an agreement can be made. But before we even got to those messages, she called me and she was just like, well, I didn't invite your brother to come out there and cut hair. I didn't invite you. My son invited you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give $1,000 to my son and he'll give y'all whatever it is he see fit out of there. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Now, I did you a solid by saying I get money. When I opened my eyes this morning, I had a deposit for $1,500. You get what I'm saying? And I made money since. So I told you to keep my money, but I was more so pressed about the issue of my brother. You get what I'm saying? The principle of the matter is, my brother is from Louisiana. My brother is a self-taught barber. He went and got his license just so he can work in a shop. And when he come out here and he posting up with all of his shit outside, and he's saying, yo, I'm selling haircuts, your sons come down and they sit in there, and you gonna sit there and have a nerve to tell me, Keith Lee don't understand. Y'all not even a part of the brand, so I don't feel inclined to give you the money. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bro.
You have to look at her closely because she's a warning sign. She is one of those type that would actually skip over $1 to pick up a dime. She's the one that would actually, well, she's not actually, she actually did. Because what this lady's did is freaking weird.
With a credit card, the money just hit the bank account today. I'm going to give my son what he deserves, and I will give her son what because she did market me that morning, but that's all she did. And I don't even know who he is. The barber, that's my son's head. He wasn't with me. I heard he thought that they were my kids. They're not my kids. Those were my son's friends. But this ain't even about money, y'all. This is about the principle.
The funny thing is, this lady is literally sitting up here talking about principles, but every action that she has shown demonstrates that she doesn't have any. You're literally sitting up here talking about this girl marketed me, but it was only for that morning. Meanwhile, look at the marketing that you're doing all by yourself. You have marketed yourself to be a liar and a thief. Your son also not looking too good with those comments turned off. Honey, you don't win when you play dirty, and this is nasty work. The man told you verbatim what you needed to do. He said, give this money to him and her. You keep this, they get that. That being the $1,000 a piece that you now think you deserve to hold on to because Keith didn't know the whole truth. Then the icing on the cake is centering the Lord in your foolishness. You know very well you don't need that man to reiterate, just like you don't need Jesus to tell you. He said what he said. Give them people their money. And
I just find it interesting when someone come up to you and tell you, I'm gonna tell you the truth, but yet already set up the whole story in a way that would push you towards the way that he wants you to think. Which is why this brother right here tried to make it sound like from the get-go, letting you know this person that is against him is a clout chaser, she's a scammer, she's this, she's that, all before she even tell you exactly what happened.
Okay, so let me address this situation and let me tell y'all the truth, unbiased of what's really going on. Basically, somebody wants clout and they want their name involved in this situation so bad that they are telling lies in order to gain attention and followers. Nope, somebody I call my friend is doing that. It's making me sick to my stomach, and that's why I was not trying to make a video to address it. Like I told Sherelle, let's handle it privately. However y'all want to do it, email Keith Lee, we can talk to him, we can figure it out. But this internet stuff ain't no point for that. That's just for views and money and clicks. Like, we don't need to do that. The issue was, listen to the words that Keith Lee said in this video.
I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody else's.
Everybody speak English, right? Everybody heard him say he wanted to give $1,000 to the barber to cut everybody's hair for free. But when it came time for that to happen, the barber said he could not make it. He cut one head for free that day, and that was before Keith Lee even got there. Everybody else, he got paid for. He pulled up to the event because he knew Keith Lee was going to be there because we got a call the day before saying he was. So in order to help build his brand, we allowed him to use the generator, use everything else, use whatever resources he needed to help him build his business. I made a promotional video to try to get him more clients. I was trying to help the man. So initially through the excitement, we was all just thinking Keith Lee donated the $1,000 to him just, out of the kindness of his heart. But after the excitement wore down and we watched the videos, we was like, oh, he said to cut hair for free. So that's when I asked Sherelle, because her brother come to the food truck to cut the hair for free. She said, no, he has to leave, but he wants his money before he leaves. But you didn't do what Keith Lee asked, so why do you want the money? We have to now find a whole nother barber and pay them to cut the hair, but your brother still want his money and y'all know we're struggling. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lose a friend over $1,000. It's not worth it. They really need this money so bad. So I said, out of my bank account, I will pay the $1,000. Out of Keith Lee's money, the $1,000 will go towards another barber who can actually come and cut hair because he couldn't. Okay? Sherelle said she didn't want her $1,000 because she knows the situation my mom's in. She knows about food truck need fixes. She knows everything. So she was acting like she was being so
one thing I want you guys to notice, behind all the fluff and all these extra sauce that he's adding to the details, what the message he's trying to get across is that like his mother needed the money, so then therefore that's why his mother didn't feel the need to provide the extra $1,000, and as well that the barber wasn't coming back to cut hair, so then therefore he doesn't deserve it. But as I will link the video down below, you guys can go see for yourself because it's gonna be way too long, otherwise this video is gonna be like an hour. One thing he did not also notice, yes, he will complain that the barber didn't do what Keith Lee said, which is giving haircut for free. However, he did not mention the fact that his mother also didn't do what Keith Lee said, which is giving the rest of the people that sitting in line food for free. Because after the third plate, the mother start charging people again. Sir, your mother was wrong. From what they are trying to imply is that like they stand on principle when it matters to them, but when it doesn't apply, when that principle is not applicable to what they're trying to do, then it's F everybody else.
Because of the way they were acting. So they can stop lying, saying that he did what Keith Lee asked for and cut hair for free, because he did not cut people's hair for free. We had to pay another barber to come and cut people's hair for free the way Keith Lee asked for it to be done, because that barber said he had to go out of town. He does not live in Dallas, by the way. He was visiting. I said, that's fine. I told Sherelle, as soon as I get sent the money, I'll give it to you. If I can get access to my bank account before she send it, I'm gonna give it to you. So you could have cut hair because you was in town. You just didn't want to. You just want the money for free. So I said, I'm still gonna give him the money for free. Whatever. I'll take the hell. The community expect the haircuts because Keith Lee said it. We're gonna get another barber. We're gonna please everybody. Cool. We had it all figured out. So they know that I can't go to the bank and get the money because the bank's closed. My mom doesn't have the money in her bank account. So how is she supposed to get it? And you're giving me an ultimatum that if you don't get your money by a certain time, you're gonna go on the internet and blast my mom's business and ruin her reputation that she works so hard to build. Yet you're out here scamming people. We don't do things like that. Search up the person's name who out here slandering my mom's name. Search up them and scam in the search bar and see what comes up. Now do that with my name and see what happens. Nothing. People want to talk about ethics until it's time to show some. People want to talk about ethics until it's time to show some.
But he paid with a credit card. The money just hit the bank account today. I'm going to give my son what he deserves. And I will give her son what because she did market me that morning, but that's all she did. And I don't even know who he is. The barber, that's my son's head. He wasn't with me. I heard he thought that they were my kids. They're not my kids. Those were my son friends. But this ain't even about money, y'all. This is about the principle.
I get it. Your mom did something dumb. Your mom did something extremely stupid. Over $1,000, which she would have made it like 10 times fold. And you feel the need, you have to defend her and so on and so forth. But bruv, your mom was in the wrong. Your mom screwed up her blessing. Like, do you know how hard it is for you to actually, like, Keith Lee give you the green light? Keith Lee tell his followers that, yo, this is the place, this is a good food, you gotta go and check it out, you gotta, it's good. But no, you go over there and then your mom decided to block somebody else's blessing over $1,000 because she felt like it was too much money to give to someone that she felt it didn't deserve it. But that wasn't your money. That wasn't her money. That was Keith Lee's money. And he told her, give this gentleman $1,000 and stuff like that. The one that was cutting haircut. It's... Now look at you. You pissed off people so bad. Well, your mom did. Your mom pissed off people so bad that they're going to her restaurant and leaving 1-star review to the point now, y'all gotta focus on saving the business now. Because of that greed, you are so greedy. You were looking at $1,000 that you were about to lose, which wasn't yours to begin with, but not realizing the thousands of dollars you would have been making just by doing your freaking job.
We fucked up.
And we're seeing people like this all the time. People with the hustler mindset instead of a business mindset. You have parents like this. Let's say the rich uncle would come through, drop off a couple of hundreds on the kid's lap, and as soon as the uncle leaves, the mom would be like, you know what, we got bills to pay, give me that $100. We've seen those before over and over and over again. And the thing is, like, now he messed up for whatever else Keith Lee's doing, because when he tried to make a review for another restaurant that had nothing to do with these goofballs, people in his comment section asking him to talk about sweetly seasoned. He's done. He already did his thing. He already did his part. Whatever else these people decide to do, whatever else they decide to argue about, it's no longer Keith Lee's problem.
Keith Lee is not the person to blame for this. When this man walked up to that window and we greeted him, and he said he was going to give my brother $1,000, give me $1,000, and tip the owner $2,000 on top of him paying tax, which has nothing to do with what's going on, and then left another $886 on top of that, he was not the person to say, oh, I'm just going to give it all to the food truck. I was the one who said, I'm going to just charge you right here, because I thought that this lady would have the decency, the humanity, the morality to say, okay, I'm going to just give y'all the money that this man said that y'all were allotted. Granted, we weren't even 45 minutes into whatever mini rush was going on after Keith Lee left, and she looked me in my face and said, you know, it's going to take about a day or two for that money to clear. I was like, yes, ma'am. I know how Square works. My brother was gone, y'all. Y'all heard me tell Keith Lee my brother went to go pick up my baby brother from school because I was dedicating my time. I neglected my responsibilities to go and help my friend's mom. So, if anything, it was my fault for believing and trusting that this lady was going to do right by what Keith Lee said. He did what he was supposed to do. He did what he came to do. We asked him to come out. He came out. He said the food was good. But this is not Keith Lee's fault. And I'm not going to sit here and keep reading comments about y'all saying he should have did this, he should have did that. If anything, with everything that's going on, I wish the man would have stayed away. I wish I would have stayed at home in my bed. I wish I would have declined the offer to come out and help. Let's be honest. I wish I would have said, bump that. Let me take my brother to go and meet Jonathan so that he could potentially get a spot in his shop to further his career in haircutting. That's what I wish I should have done. But no, you can't do, black people just can't do right. You get what I'm saying? I gave my friend ample time to make this right. I told him ample times, your mama got to 5 o'clock to do right by my brother. I don't care if that means she calls and say, hey, I'm going to give you your money, I just can't give it today. Or, hey, I'm going to give you $500. I'm going to give you $100. Anything. You had the opportunity to make this right because out of your words, Trey, you said, my mama don't even understand. Your platform is bigger than mine. Just because the numbers don't look like it right now, baby, I got the weight of the world behind me. You know what I'm saying? So this does not fall on Keith Lee. This does not fall on what he did and him as a human being, him as a soul person who came to use his talent, his gift, his presence, all of that to help somebody that's full of greed. You get what I'm saying? No. And it won't stop. Dookie dick. Up until you make this shit right, I'm on y'all head.
It's their problem now. They're the one that funded the bag. They're the one that's, well, technically, the mother being all greedy and stuff like that. Because to her, $1,000 is a lot of money, but not realizing the amount of money she was leaving on the table. Yeah, she's dumb. Now, as far as the friend that was helping out, right? I get it. She tried to be the karma herself, but she have every reason to blast, to actually expose what the restaurant owner did, what the owner of Sweetly Seasoned did. I get it. However, she also have to understand that she has business herself. And sometimes, when you spend a lot of time trying to take someone else down, it also affects you negatively. What I mean by this, revenge is like you have to dig two graves. One for your enemy and one for yourself. The last thing you need is people to slowly start feeling sympathetic towards that woman. You did your job. You got it done. You expose her. And then now you just step back and watch everything fall apart. Or, if you want to give it to people that love drama, you can keep going. And I'll gladly make a video about it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm your host, That Sexy Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
I have never seen a person mess up an opportunity so bad in my life. Please, the Almighty Creator, him, her, it, whatever it may be, give me the knowledge and the strength to never fumble greatness or the bag like this. Oh my God. I don't know Keith Lee personally, but I'm going to make a prediction. Keith Lee has been out here shaking a lot of rich hands and been on a lot of big production sets. He's been meeting a lot of big people. And I guarantee you, he's been offered a lot of cush positions with studios and being a host and being a critic. And I'm pretty sure these positions probably involve not going into certain neighborhoods and not interacting with certain group of people and not, doing what he does and what made him famous. And my prediction is, soon, he's going to pick one of them right on up. The way that his last 3 cities have gone, is draining to me. And I'm not even in that world, so I can't even imagine what him and his family are going through. This man literally does nothing but buy food, bite into it, tell you whether or not he likes it, and give people money. That's it. And the last 3 cities have been nothing but chaotic drama. So if in a couple months, y'all see this man in a $3,000 suit, eating in Italy, speaking Italian, acting like he never had wings, and orange drink down the street, I don't hear nothing about it. I don't hear that, oh, he act like you don't know where he came from. We're the ones that put him, nope, no. You put him there, and then you also try to tear him down. When this man moves on with his career and his life, please don't act stunned that he won't come back down the street. Please don't. Whatever move he makes next to keep his sanity, his peace of mind, and keep his family safe, I'm here to support you, brother. I'll learn Italian, just so I can follow you on the TV show.